When you're wrong, you're wrong. I made a video recently that showcased how you could always find your sheep by means of knowing the radius. And although that was correct, there's a significantly easier way to do this by means of a mod. It's called 211857 underscore sheep ring. And it is in freaking sane to the point where I would say this might actually be cheating. Why do I think this might be cheating? Well, first of all, let's just make some stuff over here. We need one of these and we need one of these for the later explanation. But right now, we're just going to walk around with our Mongol Scout and we're going to see a ring indicating exactly in which our boars, hunt, and deer will spawn. It's absolutely nutty. Like there is no way that now you can miss your hunt, your deer, anything. Sometimes they're a little bit closer than the actual ring, but overall it is absolutely fan freaking tastic. Like I cannot get over how good this mod is. The one downside is that it does make your TC look a little bit silly. Now, you might be saying, well, Poopler, that's great and all. Oh, the deer spawned slightly out. Wait, is this a 2 deer spawn? It's never a 2 deer spawn. Holy moly, that's a super rare spawn. Wow, that is one of the rarest spawns possible. It means that the sheep spawned on top of where the deer wanted to spawn. Okay, so now we just need to find one more boar, and we have shown that you can find absolutely everything. But Poop Lord, it's really annoying to have these two lines on the mini-map in the next ages. I really don't like that. Well, guess what? When you go up to next age, you're gonna have a wonderful, wonderful time. Because it's simply going to delete it. And look at that. The last boar. Like I said, the boars sometimes are a couple of tiles in front of the sheep ring. Overall, though, you're gonna have a really, really good time. And the boars also spawn the same radius away as each other. Now, they can move around a little bit, so that does add a level of complexity. How awesome is it that we got a 2 spawn deer spawn on Arabia? That is so rare to occur. So basically the deer, they wanted to spawn right here, but the sheep were already there. So one of them just got deleted. That is nuts. We'll see if the opponent also had a 2 deer spawn. Probably not, because the deer randomly spawn on a radius, the sheep randomly spawn on a radius, same distance away, and then the boar spawn randomly on the radius, a random distance away. And feudal age, and you can see that the ring now has disappeared. We're quickly going to resign, and I just want to see whether or not my opponent had a nope, 3 deer spawn. 3 deer spawn. And it really is only a 2 deer spawn for us. That's nuts. That's absolutely nuts. But yeah, this way you can always find your herdables and all of your hunt. Really, really crazy. Should this be legal or should this be scrapped? It's kind of the same thing as the TC orbit mod. Should the TC orbit mod be allowed? Or is that kind of cheating? Or what about range mod indicators? For example, if I go Vietnamese, just look how perfectly it spawns on this ring. It's nuts. So, yep, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Let's just make sure that everything checks out with our range indicator. There we go. So sure enough, there are the sheep, and then the boars are slightly before that line, and the hunt is always in that line as well. They actually move the deer back so it's closer to the outer line most of the time. I've been doing a bunch of gens with this. Why do I do a bunch of gens? Because I just want to make sure that the information that I'm giving to you is accurate. Somebody showed this to me and I was mind boggled. Now I know that it's going to show for red as well. Don't worry, in game this does not show up, because that would actually be cheating if you could see this outer ring if you were scouting your opponents. The final thing that was said midway through the video last time is just that the radius of your sheep is also equivalent of the radius of your opponent's sheep. And you can just see that so freaking clear now. It's just wow. Memes, and dreams. Poop Lord, out.